Welcome back, internet friends and podcast listeners. Welcome to Quests and Chaos. This is Children of Fear. We are playing Call of Cthulhu. This is episode 18, part the second. We should use a different quote this time. What was the other one? That life of crime really paid off.
Nice. Yeah. You know we don't do that, right? Crime? We don't actually change the title name.
I don't.
I like this. I like
it. Too much effort.
I'm sure you don't. I only write down the one, but it's another episode. That's an Easter egg for you podcast listeners.
There we go.
We have a giveaway, and I presume you still have a last chance. 30 seconds. Hashtag chaos at the break to be entered to win. It has been brought to my attention that the Reign of Terror is attempting to continue. We'll see about that.
Come on, Bomb Clancy.
So hashtag chaos to be entered to win the Writer Emergency Pack, which most people think is just a bottle of whiskey.
Yeah. You do know it can't be Bomb Clancy now.
This is Plan B.
Because then it would seem rigged.
As opposed to all the other times it seemed rigged.
Yeah. Well, that's
we are not the ones running it. We're rooting for it, but Lady Bedivere is the one actually running the ones.
Yeah, she's the one. Yeah. If you ever wanted to be nice to Alondra. Oh my God, speaking of the fix, the winner of the Emergency Writers deck is my second favorite Twitch user, JMatthews85.
Oh, nice. Congrats, J. Matthews.
Congratulations.
That's a Reign of Terror I can get behind.
Yeah. Because he supports you.
All right, so just because I pulled a random,
give us a
random card out of
pictures.
here. Yeah. So there's little drawings on it.
I like
and
them now.
Some small text.
Do you want someone with better eyes to read it?
It's big enough text.
If you were a fighter pilot.
Not my job.
Not my job. Give your hero new responsibilities, including a chance to prove herself.
All right, there you go. That is Duke Fleeg for your next Monday. There's your prompt for your next. It's been a while.
That's not much of a prompt. You kind of have to have a story and a main character.
Look what he did with mouse porn.
And he does have an ongoing story going right now in
So
M-word.
this applies to mouse porn?
Yes. Give your hero
that and fish.
A new job.
Yeah.
Maybe they want to move up to being a pimp.
Yeah. A fluffer.
Oh, that's not a move up.
I mean,
it's a lateral move.
Depends on what you're into. Some people are givers, some are receivers.
There you go.
Please
You
don't.
are-
Don't do it.
Let's take it from the top.
You are such a fascinating person, Ezra.
I don't think that's a compliment.
No, it's not.
So, we get the things translated, we give them the jars, and we are out of here.
Bye.
It's just that easy.
Of course.
Poor Mortimer could not make a psychology roll to...
But more importantly, you thought deeply about that critical fumble.
Yeah, somewhat, yes.
as deeply as Ezra ever thinks about these things.
That's true, yeah.
But my education roll was off the chart.
So again, you both have the same thought, but from very different directions. I'll go ahead and give you the thought, and then we'll deal with the directions. The thought is that you are giving him a translation that you are hoping is right. You're giving him a drawing, this is not a transcription. This is a drawing of the language. Trying to make sure you have all the swirls right and that sort of thing. And so, but you won't know if he's wrong.
Yeah.
Or if you won't know if something was transcribed poorly, other than knowing that somebody didn't make the roll. But that's a.
You're just listening for the phrase. Well, that's interesting. That's it.
Why does it keep mentioning sandwiches? But
Helen got really hungry.
yeah, that's right. Just every once in a while, the English word sandwich. So you come at this from, you're like, oh God, those idiots. It took them forever, and maybe we should show him the original. And you think the same thing, but kind of not. You're like, we can't be sure unless we show him the original. This is not a compulsion or anything like that, but the only way you can be sure of what he's translating is if he sees the original, which presents other issues.
Dimitri is already going to get a second opinion on this. He does.
From whom?
Somebody, because he does not trust this guy.
We're gonna find a Sanskrit user. We need to find a university.
I mean, I guess that the one person we do kind of trust doesn't speak Sanskrit. Who the fuck else are we gonna find?
Eugene has a 30% chance.
I have a 40%
Oh,
chance.
40.
And a 71% chance to turn pure evil.
I think that number's much higher than you think it is.
Yeah.
Well, the turn would be if he wasn't already doing a thing. So technically, it's still, work out the probability however you want.
Look, probability of evil should not be like that small.
Probability of Evil is an excellent
That's a
episode
good one.
title.
That's a good one.
I can't spell
So,
probability.
kind of exchange glances with Gwendolyn.
Yeah, Gwendolyn is definitely like anxious, like juddering.
Does he literally go like, what?
Do you need a dice box?
No. No, there's one right there. Sure, what the heck. For my fabulous Birds of Paradise parrot sharks. Whoop.
Not open to the public.
Almost lost the D4 there. So he'll take a quick, he'll sort of glance through the writings and he'll be like, not all of this. I mean, I need to read the whole thing, but
Of course.
not all of this makes sense. There's not all of these are words in Sanskrit, or words that I recognize.
Certainly. Can you work out what they might mean by context clues? So,
Well-
I mean, you do have that particular knowledge set that I certainly do not have.
Yes, but that will impact the translation.
Of course.
Gwendolyn, I did not tell you this.
What did you not tell me?
I'm very uncomfortable right now.
So am I.
I brought the originals from Peking.
You stole the originals from the university.
Technically, Tiger stole them.
Why did you take
Can you
the?
finally make a psychology? God, dog it.
A tiger stole them?
This poor guileless fool.
Why did Tiger steal these particular documents from Peking?
As they put on like there's like a skit going on in front of him, and he's just like,
He's fully into it.
yeah. Like, who's Tiger? Oh, what?
Is he sipping like the sherry?
Yeah, he's enjoying the sherry, and he's just like, well, this is a gripping yarn.
Are you telling me, Dimitri, that you have the originals here?
Through space and time.
Well, it does seem like we might be able to get a better translation with the originals.
So this is a transcription.
Yes, we told you. We copied them
Yeah.
from the notes, but apparently they were nicked from Peking.
It was too important to leave them behind. And I'm gonna dig around in my pack.
Yeah.
These are the property of the University of Peking.
He'll take the.
Whatever
These are-
Tiger might think.
These are ancient.
Yes, I'm amazed they made the journey.
May I keep a copy of the translation?
A copy of the translation, yes,
Yeah.
certainly.
He also keeps your transcription.
So how bad was the
Yes,
transcription?
please let me know. I want to know.
No, it was reasonably good, but it's almost as if it were the transcription was written by someone that was just copying.
That was essentially what was happening. We couldn't find anyone who actually spoke the language, so the best that they could do was wrote transcription.
So he'll point out a couple of places where, like, there's a missing dot, or there are things that are, like curls that aren't quite in the right place, and he'll be like, so that turns that word that should be bell into the word for pond,
Oh, fascinating.
which,
Well,
So-
getting good transcription service is very difficult at the best of times.
It is late, but
I shan't be sleeping tonight.
Okay.
Do you want some tea?
They'll bring me tea. Please, do you need anything? I should have this done by sometime tomorrow. I can't imagine I'll get much sleep. This is very exciting.
I do not want this to come off the wrong way. The texts that we often deal with sometimes require someone to stand by in case something happens.
I don't understand.
Would you allow me to protect you?
From what?
From the words on the scrolls.
Ask him. Here it is.
Oh, we do have fun.
Don't we though? It's more of a it's a Russian thing.
Oh, I'm sure I don't understand.
Oh no, of course not. Neither do I. But it does help to indulge, to help him feel a little bit better. If he could stay here and keep an eye out to make sure that you are safe while doing this very important
I
translation.
mean, look, I'll have a man at the front of my tent. If you want, you can wait out there. Or, I mean, look, I assure you, as a professional and as a member of the Indian Archaeological Society, that I will not purloin these priceless artifacts that you have previously purloined.
They will return.
Of course.
Yes, the priceless artifacts that belong to Peking University.
Look, you have returned these jars that were part of ours. I can only return your gesture, I assure you. You need not worry about my honor in this case.
Oh no,
It is not your honor I am worried about. Sometimes text can be very dangerous. Sorry, I think that I'm actually believing. I went to fake all of this, but now I actually believe it. I don't have any social skills.
of course he doesn't have any social skills in Russian.
And he's a doctor. So
Russia, social skills you?
I don't. I mean,
I'll wait outside with your gentleman.
It really is just sort of a paranoia type of thing. We've learned to work around it with the Soviets coming in. Russians are a little more
of course.
on edge about things.
Yeah, I'll have them get you a stool.
Oh, fantastic. And tea.
Of course.
So
So you'll be ushered out, and there's a stool outside. Yeah. There's a very bored guy standing guard. He has a machete.
I'm sorry. I do need to clarify, Professor.
Yes.
Black tea.
Yes, so English tea.
Yes.
Well, no problem. I prefer it as well. That chai stuff is just it's like drinking mud.
Disgusting.
No offense, of course. I'm sure you love it. It's wonderful. Yeah.
The film that forms on the top is the worst.
If I wanted flavor in my tea,
You're bonding over tea.
I wouldn't put.
You're still bonding over tea.
I wouldn't put cream. Yeah, they get you a little stool, and there's a very bored. Like, it's clear there's not usually a guard.
Yeah.
You know, this guy's just here to make sure you don't do anything weird.
I'll pause by Dimitri and lean down to whisper in his ear. Do you want the knife?
There's only one answer. It's 80s movies night. There's only one answer.
I want the knife.
I want the knife.
You didn't say it in the voice, did you?
I did not do Eddie Murphy. All right.
You say that.
Yeah. I don't think I actually want the knife. Ooh, gosh. No.
Because here's the thing. I'm going to go and sleep. And if you are here and things start going sideways very quickly, and it's of a more, shall we say, eldritch nature, this knife might be the best weapon to deal with it, not your guns.
Okay. All right. Sounds good.
All right. And
Hide
I'll
the knife.
gently unhook it from its place under my robes and pass it off.
Hide it.
Okay. He doesn't notice a.
Your
a-
NPCs can.
No, I
shit
tell you,
today.
man, the guard doesn't notice a recently cleaned bloody knife being passed back and forth. So yeah, you go back and you fall asleep. Make me a con roll, Dimitri.
Not great at
Long
these.
day.
Oh, that's a hard success.
All right,
Yes.
yeah, you will stay awake as long as you wish to stay awake.
All right.
Till he's done
The
translating.
repercussions of such will be dealt with
Yeah.
later. Mortimer will make
Those
a con
can be
roll.
solved with tea.
Yes, there's a lot of tea.
And cocaine.
About well, so it's that weird part of the night where like you get really cold for no reason.
The witching hour?
Pretty much.
For me, it's like 3 or 4. Like all of a sudden, it doesn't matter if I'm in blankets or whatever. I just get cold if I'm awake. Mortimer will step outside, rubbing his eyes. I'll say, I can't. I'm gonna have to finish tomorrow. I'm nodding off. I'm gonna go to sleep. I don't think either of you really need to remain here, but if you wish to,
Do you have the scrolls with you?
they're on my desk.
Okay. Do you mind if I sleep in there? Is that okay?
I mean, that's a little curious. We've only just met.
Well, do you mind if I?
I am engaged.
You sleep in this tent, in the tent
This
with
is
your
my
desk?
tent, yes.
Ah,
I
right,
sleep
okay.
in my tent.
Okay. Get some rest.
Yes, yes.
Sorry, I misunderstood. I thought.
No. A language barrier and all that, yes. So yeah, he'll go in and
I can barely. I had to earn it.
Technically, that is correct.
Yeah, I had to earn it.
he will go in and go to bed, and
Okay.
he looked exhausted when you
Okay.
saw him. There were like big bags under
I'm
his
gonna
eyes.
stay protecting just in case.
All right, yeah, you remain. The other guy's just like, okay, and he leaves. You know, and so dawn breaks, and you are still just sitting there, doing everything in your head to stay awake. You're like reviewing. You're like, I reviewed all the bones in the body. I reviewed, you know, you're just.
It's only 206. It's fairly quick.
206 bones in the body.
Take one out. Somebody falls down.
Yeah. Snap
You're
a
playing
finger.
Operation.
206. Yeah.
So you.
7 bones then.
You know, you all wake up fairly. Things get going fairly early on the dig, and so noise will definitely wake you up. You all have your own tent now, since you're welcome guests at this point.
Yeah.
And you'll come out and you'll see that breakfast is being brought to you, and you see Dimitri just like sitting in front of Mortimer's tent, wide awake.
Okay, I'll go over to him at this point and be like, all right, hand me the knife. You go get some sleep. You look.
It just,
Why?
I immediately was like, yes, I've been counting the seconds since you woke up. Like, the sun has been up for 15 minutes now.
Take the knife, hook it under my belt, sit down on the stool.
All right.
I'm gonna beeline for the tent.
Yeah. You grab like a little bit of food, you know, a roll or something as you go by, and yeah, you crash. About 10, Mortimer will step out.
Oh, good morning.
Wasn't the Russian
He was up all night. I insisted he go and get some sleep.
whatever for?
It makes him feel better.
Well, why are you here?
It makes him feel better if someone is on watch.
Well, all right, I see. I'm gonna, as soon as I've had breakfast, I'm gonna get back to it.
Absolutely.
I'm hoping this afternoon, this evening.
Oh, God.
Okay, that makes me feel better. It takes him a while to
Yeah.
Day.
You know, if you wish, I notice you're a little shy of supplies. And as much as I appreciate you funding my dig members, we have a truck going into Patna. If you wanted to go and do some shopping in town, you could tag along.
Certainly. I will talk to the other members of my group, and we will.
Or if you needed to do some laundry, that sort of thing.
Gwendolyn smiles a very polite smile, which in British polite society is an unsheathed knife.
Yep. Yep. She knows that he's dancing around the fact that you all have just the clothes on your back, and
Yep.
He says, "Well, yes, the truck should be leaving in about an hour. If you'll."
Wonderful. I will consult with the others and see what we can accomplish.
Of course.
Thank you.
I'll get back to it then.
Enjoy. Just muttering under very, very low under my breath in Tibetan all of the swear words that I've learned. That's most of my 5% in Tibetan is swear words.
Tibetan? He doesn't. So he goes back in, and a few minutes later, some food comes in on a tray.
Yoink.
About an hour later, there is a truck if anybody wants to go to Patna.
I would gesture Eugene and Helen over.
Right. Okay.
I just hand over a stack of coins. I'm like, I need another suit and lots of gear.
Go to sleep, you Cossack idiot!
Yeah, there's a stack of silver dollars.
Sweet.
Buy me stuff.
All right, so I haven't any money. Everything that I have got lost in between the ritual and everything else that happened. But he's not wrong. We do need more supplies.
Yes.
If there's a bank in Patna, you could probably wire for money.
I mean, I have lots of silver dollars.
That is a big if.
Yeah.
Like,
And
I mean,
I have lots of silver dollars.
Does anybody, if anyone has, let's call it geography, or you know what, geography or a hard Hindustani roll.
Hard Hindustani. Let's try that.
I'll try.
Geography? Is that under the
That's like a specialty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, I got a 0-1. I got a 0.
I only got a 0-4.
Well, you both know that Patna is actually somewhat of a large city. It is, how many people?
I mean, here's the thing, not to be too jaded towards this group and losing stuff and getting sucked into other dimensions and whatnot. I know Eugene is going to get immediate things that they need.
Lanterns, flashlights.
So you both got critical
packs,
successes.
foods.
All right, with 2 critical successes, so you know that Patna is relatively, it's not a small city. It is it's a district, it's a rail junction. Mm-hmm. You remember that you actually traveled through Patna on the way to Tibet on the train.
It sounded familiar.
But I will also give you that with those ridiculous rolls, you remember that it used to be called Pataliputra.
Is that important for that sheet right there?
You heard the word Pataliputra.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Where did I hear that?
it's not on here.
From the woman in the tree.
Yeah, the tree. That was
Tree.
where one of the things you were. That was where the
Yes,
gates.
Pataliputra.
The gates to hell were.
Oh, well, we're not going to look for that right now.
We're gonna go there later once we've gotten this part translated.
But now we know where to go.
Yeah, Patna was it is at a confluence of several rivers, and so it was a major trading post for the East India Company.
Oh, I'm hearing ley lines on that.
Well, you want ley lines. The River Ganges
Oh, yeah.
is...
Sorry, that was player, not character.
The River Ganges is definitely a ley line.
So I had at one point, I had like $60 worth of wealth, and I know we've spent some things.
You probably, let's say
we
you
have-
had like 20 bucks.
Yeah, okay. Thanks. I was gonna say, I know we lost a lot of stuff.
So you'll spend the day in Patna. The truck will drive into town and park in the English Quarter. There's it's not the quarter. There's a half. There's basically west and east Patna, and west is the English part, and east is the Indian part. And there are a number of stores that will sell you clothes. They'll sell you guns. Would be harder to find, but you can probably.
Don't think we need to worry about those.
I wouldn't myself, but
If
I'm getting at least-
I gave a stack of silver dollars.
Yes.
If you see a
yeah.
revolver
Yes.
or an automatic of any sort,
Yes, yeah, I was gonna say for Dimitri.
Did you lose your guns?
I mean, yeah, he didn't draw them during the ritual.
oh
Oh no, you won
actually,
still.
yeah,
You have
I
one.
almost I was ready to blow my head off.
Yeah,
as
you
soon
still
as
have one. You still have one of them, but he wants more guns.
Yeah.
Well,
He's like Alexandria with her knife.
That's right.
Yes.
I have a revolver. I mean,
Yeah.
so ancient.
yeah, I'll keep an eye out for that. I feel like the non-English side is where all the best stuff is going to be.
And both of you speak Hindustani.
We do.
Yeah, you can. All right, so yeah, make me.
But I'm also, so I'm looking for.
We're doing both.
I mean, I'll keep an eye out for guns, but I'm really looking for some basic clothes, food, books.
Books on.
Sanskrit, and then some stuff on some history books, specifically on Buddhism.
Okay, make me a credit rating roll.
No.
Okay, so you can find. There are no books on Sanskrit. There's no like translating stuff. There is a guy who will sell you a pistol for $20 silver. But this is literally like a guy who's like.
Yeah.
What kind of pistol?
Is it an automatic
Yeah.
or a revolver?
It's a revolver.
Revolver. With
I mean, I don't know. I don't know that you're that discerning a consumer of guns.
Comes with ammo.
I mean, I wouldn't. No, I wouldn't.
I would totally go ammo.
I mean, the sure, but like, what? How many chambers?
I don't know. It's a revolver. Six.
Revolvers generally have six, yes.
Six.
And
Unless it's-
a box of 20 bullets.
Do I have a slight amount of appraise? I'll look at. I'll wave Helen over, shrug my shoulders, and.
Yeah, I have some appraisal.
Technically, you can put a 357.
Well, it's not so.
in
I
a
shouldn't have said
38.
appraise. That isn't.
Well, I mean, you can put 38 into 357.
Yeah.
I don't know what a good deal on guns are, and I don't know if that's an appraise necessarily.
No, I'd
I have
say.
firearms.
This isn't my
I
thing.
mean, I have firearms 34, so I could.
Well, you can make me a firearms roll.
Yeah, let's
It's
see.
hysterical that you and I, who knows most about guns,
27.
All right.
I made it.
So no, this is you're definitely paying the. You want a gun, and you don't want the authorities to know you're buying a gun.
right. Yeah.
Surcharge.
Yeah. But I think we need it. He gave us how much? How much did you give us?
I'd probably give you like 50.
Yeah. Oh wow. Jeez.
I was like, here's a stack.
It's his
good
money.
Stuff.
Yeah.
Yep.
All
Let's
right.
do
So
it.
you knock 20 off, and
Yep.
you have another revolver with 20 bullets.
I'm looking for.
So
Again,
Clothing.
clothing I'm looking for is going to be comfortable for the weather.
yeah.
Yes.
So if you spend $5, you'll get food, you'll get clothes, you'll get basic, any basic supplies you want.
We still have 25
Okay.
left.
Flashlights.
If I
lanterns.
spend like one more, I'm looking for fresher, nicer food for the next couple days, not for journey food.
Sure.
We're going to come back.
100%.
Here.
Yeah, that's no problem.
All right.
Okay. So another one?
They're spending Dimitri's
Well,
money
I'm
first.
I was spending mine.
of course.
No, spend
Oh,
Demetrius.
I was spending mine.
Ben Dimitri.
He wants the karma.
Yeah. No, we're going out and doing this, so we.
Now,
karma
do I
too.
get karma if I don't spend his money?
What? That's.
Oh, that one was a spit take.
All right. So if you want to buy other stuff, that's okay.
Okay. We'll put it on that. I'll bump this back up, and then it's just
I have 24.
books. And even if it's just, I'm looking for empty journals and stuff like that. To
Books. That's
ink.
Joan, you'd be able Helen. Joan.
Joan
you'd
was
be able-
last thing
Yeah, I
to
know.
find it.
You'd be able to grab Helen. Helen would totally go with you and look for books.
Well, I am looking for education, but I'm also looking for stuff to keep my own.
Oh, I
books
know.
in.
I know.
Yeah, you can find a journal. That's no problem. Like I said, the educational books are harder to find. There's not as much here.
But if they have anything on again, history. I know that I couldn't find anything on Sanskrit.
Yeah, there's
but
definitely history books about, India and about this area.
Can I get any specifically on the whole Buddhism thing?
Like mythology books?
Yeah, mythology? Well,
You
I
can
mean, for them, I think
definitely
it's
find a
more
book on
history.
mythology.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can definitely find a book on Buddhism.
Yeah.
And the tenets.
And Hinduism, of course.
Yeah, you can.
Would totally love that.
Yeah, you can get those books. That's no problem.
Okay.
Okay.
What
I was
the
gonna say the
damage?
only other thing I needed was I saw how well the knives and things work, and I thought maybe that Gwendolyn might be able to teach me a little bit more. So I'm gonna get myself not a big, huge knife. I'm just gonna get myself a knife and an axe because we've needed that kind of.
Sure. Yeah.
Just
yeah.
get a machete, 2 birds with 1 stone.
It's true. A machete.
Oh, machete.
Yeah. You
Okay.
Can, yeah. For $1, you can get a machete.
All right. Then I just have to figure out what to use. What do you?
That would be a blade. So if you fighting machete, it'll be a new skill. So you'll have the base, what is the base of fighting? I think it's 20.
25?
25.
Because my cane
20
is
or
25.
25, depending, because handgun is 20,
Yeah.
but everything else is 25.
Yeah. Hand weapons are 25.
Okay, so blade. I'll put that down under fighting.
Yeah.
Blade 25. Okay, cool. Thank you.
Oh, you should get a pickaxe because you already have skill with killing things with that.
Go find someone named Alexandria Hartford. She might be able to help you with that.
No, pickaxe is good because we were talking about getting shovels and things like that. So okay, I'm gonna get a pickaxe as well.
All right. Yeah. That's
Okay, how
another
much- how
dollar.
much-
And a horse?
So a buck a piece for each though.
Yeah. Mhm.
Okay, so that's 3 off of mine. Okay.
Okay. Anything else you want to get in Patna while you're there?
Oh yeah.
You guys getting flashlights and lanterns?
Ooh.
No, of course not. That would be too
Sure, I
sensible.
mean, we're looking for basic supplies.
Yeah, that's part of
not-
basic supplies is because
If it's cheap,
Yeah,
though,
you
'cause we're gonna
so
go through here again.
so lantern.
so
you
a part
have
of this is-
lanterns,
yeah.
not flashlights. Flashlights are harder to
right
find.
now lanterns.
But but in your basic supplies, there are definitely oil lamps.
Good. Okay.
Some candles.
You're much better at getting basic supplies, and I'm looking at other stuff.
No, I spend my time looking at the books.
Gotcha.
You both are like,
We both are.
Let's get basic
nobody
supply.
actually gets
Yeah, that's right.
this
Oh, no,
stuff.
no.
Some
We
stuff
are,
for,
we are,
for
we are.
cooking.
Did anybody buy underwear?
Yes, we did. We got that stuff.
Yeah, but hot weather underwear.
You,
Linens. You want linen.
I'm not Mormon. I don't know what to
Oof.
Oh, enchanted underwear.
Wow.
No, maybe.
I think we went when the Mormon
They
temple
have tentacles.
was desanctified up on the Oakland Hills. Rachel and I went on a tour.
I'm actually really bummed that I didn't do that because that sounds
It was
fascinating.
neat.
Yeah,
Rachel,
that was
I thought Rachel nailed it. She described the aesthetic inside as the nicest hotel lobby you've ever been in. Like the whole building is just like, here's a nice place to sit. Because I thought it was a church, but it's not. It's actually a place to go and take classes and to commune and that sort of thing. You go to your church in your neighborhood, and then you go to the temple to just like sit and contemplate. And so it's kind of, here's a comfy chair at a corner with, in another airy room.
It's a temple as opposed to a synagogue.
Ah, there you go. Way to put it in terms I understand.
You're welcome.
Actually, I'm a terrible Jew. I don't really know the difference. So
Oh.
I've been in many more churches than I've been in temples.
That's fair.
That is a great Nine Inch Nails song, though.
Temple as
Terrible.
opposed to
Temple.
Terrible lives.
Yeah.
I'll grab some. Well, it's getting towards summer. I get, blankets, but they'll be thin. Everything's summer weight.
Yeah, okay, yeah. Yeah, there's not a lot of winter weight in this part of India.
I mean, I'm assuming that our characters have time to think about what we're doing as opposed to quick,
Run
what's
through.
the checklist?
Yeah,
yeah.
if
Assume
you
that we get
so
the things
here's
that are
the thing.
common sense.
If it's a basic, easily affordable, you have it. If it's something else like that, it'll be a roll to see if you included it. But nothing if it's crazy, you didn't include it. But if it's if it's something big, then it'll be a roll to see, or that sort of thing.
I think going the extra mile for books and nicer food for the next couple of days is
Great. Yeah, you
Yeah.
totally.
Other than that, it's
I
creature
will
comforts.
I will totally be with you on that. I'll get
Okay.
it. Yeah.
Obviously,
You're all set?
canteens with water have lots of water around for the heat.
That is a good idea. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So you spend the afternoon in Patna.
Yes.
You come back around dinner time. You're in a truck with a bunch of guys who were buying supplies. They were buying a ton of food, a bunch of. They also were picking up laundry. from the town. So the truck is quite full on the way back.
Yes.
And they're all a little uncomfortable with you around. They're like on their best behavior, like don't make the white people angry.
I'd hope that we're chill. I scratch my ass and all the things that you do.
I hope that we're chill. I scratch my ass.
The international symbol of
Bonding.
Chill.
Of
white people. They're just like us.
Yeah, we all scratch our butts.
No,
We
I
all
wave
have
at them.
that bonding that we can.
No,
You hand out a book.
Yeah.
Just
For me, I
everybody
would wave
goes.
at them because that's what you do.
You just wait.
No, just we got some nice food. We'll share it with them and just chill. We'll try and do our best Hindi.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
make them feel comfortable.
I can say
Alcohol.
Hindi.
Badmouth the people that they work for. They're like, that guy, he's a real piece of work, huh?
Adjunct professor. Am I right?
How do you deal with that?
No, I would ask
that
them how.
pompous
I
ass?
would ask about their job. Has it been calm? Has it? Have you had to do a lot of?
We dig.
Yeah. I dig it.
So the truck gets back.
Just like that, the rapport broke.
Shattered all over the floor.
Good day to you, madam.
Universal sign.
Guys.
So you come back and about 1 a.m. Are you sitting outside his tent again?
Probably.
I think we would have traded off at about the
Yeah.
point that he
So
woke up.
about 1 a.m. Mortimer comes running. He runs out. He grabs your shoulders. Goes, I've done it. It's revelatory.
I was hoping he was going to ask what year it was.
You out there? It's great news. Great news.
Yes. It's it took a little longer because I had to make a second copy for myself, but that allowed me to take the time to perfect the translation. The second iteration allowed me to, and so yes, I'm quite certain this is it's astounding. It's rather gruesome, actually.
Is everyone back at this point? Is the
Yeah,
truck
yeah.
back?
This
Okay.
is
the
late at
morning.
night. Most of them are probably asleep.
Okay. I think should we
Yes!
gather? Let me go and gather them.
All right.
And I'll go
Yeah.
and rouse everybody.
Mortimer will just walk into your tent.
Oh, okay.
Oh God, it smells terrible in here.
Wash
I've done it.
Shut up. You
Uh,
translated it.
Yes.
Oh.
It's quite extensive. There were some references to image. Oh no, did you give him the original? Yeah. So these images are referred to multiple times. It's very interesting. So this is some sort of ritual to close a gate.
Oh, good.
Fantastic. That is
Nice.
yes.
And you have the exact translation.
Yeah, and
of
actually,
how to do so?
I'll give you a printout of this.
Thank you.
At a future date. But so to close the gate, and as I read this, I'm going to point out differences from the previous ritual. To close the gate, first, the ground must be cleansed and purified with smoke and fire to remove all obstruction, both material and spiritual. Should be remembered that the scent of fir and juniper is most pleasing to the gods, as this is a wrathful work. To dismiss powerful dark magics, let there be 3 fires arranged as a triangle. So that is principally the same.
Similar, but different.
It did not. The last one did not mention the whole wrathful thing.
Right.
Second, once the land is ready, the Kyokor must be inscribed within the consecrated space with the immutable thunderbolt. That's new.
That's very new.
Ensuring the enlightenment of those who step within its bounds. Third, those who are to partake in the ritual must then arrange themselves outside the Shisa. And remember, the Shisa is the triangle. The
Right.
Kyokor is the circle inside. Must arrange themselves outside the Shisa and drink deep of the 5 nectars of the sacred cow, so that their senses and minds are purified, ready to receive the goddess. So this time it's the nectar of the cow, not the nectar of man.
right.
Fourth, let the sacred bell be rung, so the bell is new, to liberate the sound of emptiness, while the one chosen to lead the sacrifice proclaims the mantra that will draw down the goddess. Let those who are supporting also send their voices to the void. With eyes half closed, the supplicant should build the image of what is to come in their mind, willing it into being with each breath and thought. So that's the same.
Yeah.
Fifth, when the mantra ends, let the Ganta's voice ring on until the business is done. Ganta is new and you don't really know what that is. Till the business is done once and for all. The one chosen by the goddess to be her avatar must lead the sacrifice to the center of the Kyokor, lay them on their back with their head towards the east. The sacrifice must be willing. That part is new.
But the sacrifice being willing was the same.
The laying the head down is
Yes.
the new.
Yeah.
His gift will be of no use if their gift. I'm so they write it as in the male pronoun. I'm putting it into the indirect pronoun. Their gift will be of no use if they do not gladly offer themselves up in the full knowledge that their death is assured. That part is new. The chosen one must draw the 5 sacred seed syllables, which sadly Frederick remembers perfectly. Franklin.
Yes.
Never mind. See, it's even written down there.
Eugene has all knowledge, so he might know this.
He has
but-
30% of all.
No, he has 71% of all knowledge.
Well, yeah, he has a 30% chance to have.
40% of accessing it.
Must draw the 5 sacred seed syllables onto the offering's crown, his tongue, his heart, his secret place, and the soles of his feet with mustard paste, so that his spirit will reincarnate in the realm of the gods in recognition of the purity of their selfless act. 6th, taking the blade of the Dakini, the avatar must then slash open the sacrifice's belly and pull out their entrails, which they and their companions should use to bind them in a kneeling position, face towards the east. After the offering is bound, the petitioners must call the goddess into being, that she might deliver the death blow and be assuaged. So that part is new. 7th, now the avatar must assume the mantle of the goddess, and seizing the victim by their hair, slice off their head with one clean stroke. All should now see the indestructible drop, no more than the size of a mustard seed, red below, white above, the sacrifice's most precious gift, rise from the severed throat and float free. The goddess's avatar cannot make use of its power yet, though, for first there must be a feast. 8th, the goddess incarnate must now toss the victim's head to one side, but still within the bounds of the Kyokor, leaving the body where it lies for the animals, demons, and hungry spirits to feast upon like vultures at a sky burial, so that by his final gift, the 5 poisons of desire, anger, ignorance, pride, and jealousy held within their blood, bone, flesh, and organs may be purified. So that's
very different.
Yeah.
sanctified. The goddess and her avatar may now approach the indestructible drop, whose power is the key to close the gate and seal the breach. Also in there are drawings of the bell, of some sort of hammer kind of thing, a club, and the Kyokor, the triangle and the circle and the triangle.
So my takeaway from this is someone's going to have to make an accurate throw roll. And everything's going to depend upon it with the head. It can't go outside the circle. It has to be
Don't
tossed to
throw
the
it.
side.
Just like hold your hand over and drop it.
Said toss
Sorry, I
it.
didn't mean to
I
freak ahead of you.
No problem.
feel like someone's going to have to make
What
a roll.
was the third one? A bell, a club object, and
The
The
mandala.
Kyokor, the triangle.
oh yeah. Gotcha.
Does anybody have lore Buddhism?
You keep asking
Yes.
that.
Yeah.
We keep
Yes.
All right, so you can make a
Yes.
lore Buddhism roll.
No, I can't, but I
You may attempt, Helen, a lore Buddhism.
Hold
roll.
on. At
You have a
advantage
30
with
yet?
book.
Well, you know what? I'll give you a bonus die because of the book. Sure.
And I will try to know all things.
Yeah, you could roll. You got a puncher's chance. All right.
Not a critical fumble.
No.
darn. Well, I could do. I
If
can
you spend 2 luck.
I can spend 2 luck. I'm gonna do it,
All right. So you spend 2 luck.
and I get it.
All right. So you know that that word that you didn't know what was the Vajra is another word for thunderbolt.
And is that inscribed in the triangle?
Well, that's what's
somewhere?
used to write in the triangle, right?
You have to use
Or is it a
like a
symbol or-
thunderbolt?
No,
thought it was-
that's to determine the worthiness of everyone.
So yeah, the thunderbolt, the immutable thunderbolt, the Kyokor is inscribed within the consecrated space with the immutable thunderbolt, and with spending that luck, the club that is drawn has a little bit of a thunderbolt look to it.
Ah.
So we have to find that.
The bell and the club
The bell and the club.
and the triangle.
Well, the
Or we
triangle
have the
we
triangle
can
draw.
We can draw the triangle with
Yeah,
the club.
and you've got the drawing now, so you
Yep.
can include it. And the triangle looks basically the same. I think it's almost exactly the same, except there is writing in some language outside of the triangle, whereas last time the writing was inside the triangle.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Can we recognize the language at all? Is it also in Sanskrit?
Good question. Let me see. It's Tibetan.
Tibetan?
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay. I mean, can we recognize anything of it?
Anybody have Tibetan?
Yeah.
Frank
I
does.
got one.
Frank
I have
does.
5%.
Yeah, well, okay. You have a 30% chance to be able to make.
Nope.
Yeah, no.
Well, no, I mean, it's
Roll,
supposed to. Are we going by the old rules of it's my intelligence?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I make it exactly.
Okay, so now you have a 71% chance. So
Of-
the intelligence of knowing it.
Ah,
So the intelligence roll is just to did you eat that part?
competently
Yeah.
access. Oh no, the intelligence is.
Yeah,
can I
it's to access
stay
it,
coherent
and then now
enough
this
and
is
not
to
get
see if you-
distracted by kittens.
Yeah, and this is to see if you actually ate that part of.
Yeah.
Okay, so it is the mantras of the ritual written out around it.
I'll sound those. I'll write those
Yeah.
down so that we.
They're also
It's
written in the thing. I didn't. The five sacred seed syllables: Om, Kre, Hum, Drong, and Ah.
And are
That's
those,
gonna be fun. I don't know this yet, but that's gonna be 4, 5, 6 hours of doing that.
Yep.
Are there symbols for what we have to draw in the various places on the
Yeah.
person's body?
Yeah. They show. They're the same. Actually, the same as the symbols that are written around.
It was so close. That's what fooled us. Was it?
Yeah,
was
it's
so
so close.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the
Well, that's
differences
what
were
fooled
significant.
Tenzin, really.
Yeah.
You know, is that they.
I was being generous and saying us.
Yeah. Over the course of 1,000 years, they slowly changed the ritual, and
Yeah.
he'd wake up and he'd be like, "Oh, this must be I think I remember that, yeah." So yeah, you need to find the Thunderbolt, which is a club / a staff. It looks sort of like what Tenzin's call song. It's evocative of it, but it's got a little bit more of a thunderbolt kind of shape to it. And the ritual bell, which was the other word you didn't recognize, which was a ganta.
I'm just thinking about how to
yes.
make the most appealing cow pill. Beef, tallow, cheese. Is there anything else we can safely get in there that isn't gross?
Does it
So-
say anything about the bell, like what notes or anything? It doesn't have any.
Is there any description of where these items may be?
Yeah.
It is probably in the Emperor's Gateway to the Narakas. Within are the implements to aid you in your quest. That which held in the right hand represents skillful means, along with that which is held in the left hand represents wisdom. That's probably where we're going to find those.
Gotcha.
So we just have to go to
Thunderbolt
Together,
and the bell.
sound of emptiness, the Lord of Stone's indestructible drop, and the words of the precious master form a powerful tool against the King of Fear.
Okay. Thunderbolt, kind of like Bowie, right? We have the Thunderbolt.
The
Unlikely.
So, I mean, the five nectars are the five nectars of the cow you've actually dealt with before. It's milk, curds, ghee, urine, and the dung of a sacred cow with a golden hide.
Oh, we'll just get one of those in the city.
All mixed with saffron.
That's the yellow, right?
Okay then.
And so you'll need mustard paste to write the stuff. You'll need the stuff for the five. You'll need to find a golden cow somewhere. Luckily, you have the blade of the Dakini.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now that Gwendolyn has it back on her, she's not letting that go anywhere.
And we just need a willing sacrifice.
Don't worry about that.
I feel like between at least the three of us, we'll find someone.
But then we're gonna need to find one more for the ritual. We say in front of him.
No, I feel like we're having this conversation elsewhere.
Yeah. Mortimer is he essentially hands you the translation, and then he goes back to. He's like, this is fascinating. I don't really understand it. It's some sort of.
How would he like to experience history?
That's not karmic.
It's true.
The sacrifice has to be willing.
Yeah.
And I think in this case that means knowing what they're walking into and doing so willingly.
Oh, we still need one more, regardless.
Well, the one of us four, probably us three, need to be the willing sacrifice while we get another person to be the fourth in the circle.
Mortimer will suggest that there is a museum and a library in Patna that could possibly have more information about these. It's I don't really know what this bell is or this strange club-like thing. They might have more information there.
Well, it's very hopeful at least.
There is a rail. It's not a rail station. It's a stop. About a mile from here that you can get the train to Patna in the morning.
Well, I think that sounds like an excellent idea.
Yes. Well, this has been extraordinary. Thank you so much for the jars, which are alone were fantastic. But this ritual is it opens new vistas in comparative religion studies.
It does. A great deal of new information. And if you like, Mortimer, I can write you a letter to help bolster the knowledge that you have.
That would be very kind.
Certainly.
That would be very kind.
You've been very helpful, and I truly appreciate all of the assistance that you have given us.
Well, and if I can be of any further assistance, you know where I am.
Certainly.
In Patna, the two senior archaeologists are at the university. I could give you letters of introduction.
I would be delighted to meet them.
Yeah, he'll happily do that. What are their names?
Stuffy British Man 1 and Stuffy British Man 2.
Mr. Brand and Mr. Field.
Yep.
But he'll get those letters ready for you, and then he's gonna go back and he's rereading it as he goes back. What is he's trying to figure out what an indestructible drop is.
Yes, unfortunately we know that one too well.
I just go, it's like a soul.
Oh, I see. Metaphorical, I suppose.
Quite.
Certainly.
Indubitably.
All right, so we're taking the train in the morning to... Well, we need to get to Patna.
Yeah, so essentially there's a bench, that the train stops at. There's a small platform, and you'll get on and you'll take the train.
But it's in Patna that we can meet the other two.
Yeah, Patna is a town that has Patna's that they went to Patna.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Don't forget, we're coming up on 9 o'clock, so we're getting ready to do the giveaway here. Is it chaos again? Hashtag chaos.
It will be again.
It will be.
And it is again.
Whoa! Look at that. Once again, Lady Bedivere on the zeros and ones. We really appreciate everything she does for us. Especially putting the names up there. Still says Frank.
Well, I mean, he doesn't want to be Eugene anymore. You have to
Back by
respect.
popular demand.
She's gonna write Eugene in like tiny
You
font.
have to respect his name choice.
That's right. That's right. I don't want a dead name.
Just put Nick there.
I'm suitably chastised.
Remember, it's Eugene!
That's right. Eugene!
Man.
There used to be a store in Alameda that was called Yarn ! And I called it Yarn!
That's what it means.
I mean, I'm over here. I grew up on Adventures in Odyssey, and Eugene was a character name that got yelled a lot.
So you sleep, you have a fitful night's sleep, and then you,
But I do want to ask. It's like, you kept referring to the three of us.
Yes.
Why?
What?
I'm here. I helped try to get this. I've been helping.
Helen, why do you assume that I'm talking about you when I'm referring to someone being left out?
Because you kept looking over there saying the three of us.
Yes, I was glaring at Eugene.
Eugene got it.
Well, because
I want to be left out too.
yeah, no. See, I just have felt that from you, so I wanted to make sure.
You're being entirely too sensitive, Helen.
I will buck up.
Yes, get a stiff upper lip and all of that. Yeah. Eugene has betrayed us in multiple ways and multiple times. Obviously, I don't want him deeply involved in the ritual.
In fairness, didn't betray nearly as much as the other guy.
Yeah.
You're
I'm right.
you
here.
have you have your deficiencies, but you do well enough in a pinch.
This is a very uncomfortable train ride for all involved.
Yes.
You want to go
Find a
to
time.
another car?
I have time to talk.
I miss my kids.
I will use the bathroom with you.
Well, there you go.
You're like girls.
I mean, we're just going off the side.
Going
of
from
the
Alex.
Standing out there and going, oh, I'm so glad I didn't see that.
This is very weird, Eugene. This is number 2.
Just keep holding me.
Just hold on.
Number 2, we need to switch places. Downstream of that.
Oh dear.
Look,
I've got your hands.
for all of your various deficiencies, you are a fellow academic, and in that respect, I respect what you can do. And that's the best you're going to get from me.
Well, I do thank you for that, ma'am, and I hope I can become better in your eyes.
Good luck. We've had a few months. Quite a few months at this point, and frankly, I distrust all of you and want very much to be elsewhere, very far away from here, but this is what I'm stuck with.
Yes, yeah.
Now other people in the train are like,
Yeah, people in the train are like, I'm stuck
I
with
have
you.
to go to the bathroom.
No.
So, buck up and deal with it, or go away. I don't really care which.
So you know, as you're going to Patna, you know, you've sort of connected the dots of the King Ashoka and his beautiful palace. So you're thinking you need to find where that was, and if there's, you know, ruins or whatever that are still there. That's probably something the library or the museum could help with. And then you also have the, you know, figuring out more about the, you know, you're probably going to need a tantric practitioner to do the nectars stuff properly.
I mean,
And
they're
then-
gonna need a golden cow.
And then bell, book, and candle.
That's exactly.
I think definitely
exactly
university.
what I
Is
thought.
it just like a light brown cow? Like, how literal is this golden
I'm
cow
sure that it's like actual gold and it shits gold nuggets.
There you go.
I'm just gonna get some like glitter.
I just see Eugene going,
Okay, butcher it.
Perfect.
We paint a cow gold. Close enough.
I mean, it worked it into the woods,
Yeah.
kind of.
Uh,
I'm gonna be
Maybe I can just
like, no, I
bleach
know
it.
I
No,
didn't.
hydrogen peroxide, that'll turn it golden, right?
there you go. Well,
yeah.
yeah. I don't know if you want to apply
It
hydrogen
doesn't have to be a
peroxide.
natural golden cow.
Just bleach the tips. You know, it's just a cow with like frosted tips. It's Guy Fieri.
look at the cow.
Welcome to Flavor Moo.
Exactly. That's what we
I'm
get.
delicious.
The curds and the ghee and the urine and everything, man. Be perfect. Ow.
We're really gonna kick it up a notch.
That's it. We'll have to go
It
run
counts.
around and shop.
It counts, and that's all that matters.
To do a quick shop. Get everything. We get the points, right?
So yeah, you get to Patna sometime in the afternoon, and you can, you know, for $1 you all get a hotel For $2, you get a backup hotel.
For $3, we get a backup to the back.
Yeah, that's right.
Why would we need?
We always need a backup hotel. Fires happen.
We haven't had a no.
I
we still
don't
have.
have.
You haven't stayed in a lot of hotels.
No, seriously, have we actually gotten a backup hotel in this?
No, I don't think you guys
so.
have. No.
No.
Then let's not start now.
Boy,
Do we trust this one?
no.
Like as far as.
Oh, I think you did get separate hotels at one point. Wasn't there a time when
Oh yeah, there
somebody
was when we were
staying?
in two
But I think
different
that was more like
places.
a nicer. Someone wanted nicer.
Yeah.
Someone was like, I'm going cheaper, or something
Yeah.
like that. Although I still think that could have been another game. I don't know if we did.
No, I don't think so.
You think we did
I think
that?
we only stayed in one hotel.
Yeah,
It
you
was-
haven't been in a lot of. There was that hotel in China, in the town in China where stuff was stolen.
Yeah, but we still have the one. We just haven't been in that.
Yeah, no,
hotel,
not
so
a
when
lot of
we stopped
hotels.
over. It's like well,
You've
we're
been,
back
you've
to
gone native.
here.
You know?
Yeah, let's.
We've camped a lot.
You camped a lot. Or you stayed in those weird hostels. You know.
The hostels.
Yes. So yeah, you get to Patna, and there's given what you've been staying in, a very nice hotel.
Yeah, I think some laundry and showers and just
Yeah, a little civilization.
Yes.
Does wonders. And you have letters of introduction to the two archaeologists. There is a library, and there's also a museum.
Ooh.
Let's see who on the train. So you two, when they were having their kerfuffle, you two stepped away. Both of you make me POW rolls.
yeesh, that's a hard
In
roll.
the box.
Ooh, that I think can only be. Yeah, that's a hard success.
Okay, Dimitri.
Yes.
As you are standing on the
I'll second it.
okay. yeah.
This is the end of the month.
Is it better to fail it?
It's funny
Never.
to fail it while you're pooping.
You're not wrong.
All right then. Yeah.
All right. So luckily not in the process of defecating.
Oh, then go ahead and use it.
Yeah.
So when you are both outside of the car in the open air, you would swear you hear ukulele music.
He was fond of you. he's like an angel watching over you now.
Oh my.
And you do feel like you're being watched.
You're in his book.
Fuck.
Okay.
That would have been funny if you'd heard it.
Yeah.
That sounds wonderful.
You heard a guy going like, "Who are you?"
But if I would have made the roll, he wouldn't have known where we were. Okay.
I don't know.
No, we're protected from being detected by the Children of Fear. So he's just stalking. He's straight up stalking you. He's been watching you this whole time to keep. That's the only way to keep up.
You theoretically that ritual is still going strong.
Okay.
Theoretically.
And I mean, in the past when you felt like you were being watched, there was no music involved.
Right. I'll wait until we're at
Did
the
you roll for ukulele to see if it was any good?
Let's see. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
That's the first
Well,
time.
it's not Frank then.
Clearly.
There's some other really good ukulele player on this
There's
train.
another ukulele guy chasing us.
He
Damn
could
it.
have found one that was tuned.
Oh.
So found someone who could actually tune his ukulele for him.
And then he ate them.
Oh.
That
So
tracks.
I will relay that information once we're at the hotel, or maybe at the hotel,
Okay. So yeah, you guys get there and he'll tell you that he heard ukulele music.
and I felt like I was being watched
Eugene's like,
by
sorry?
an eldritch being.
He's trying to connect those two things. Music on the train, Eldritch.
Make a
being.
Cthulhu Mythos roll. Oh my
no.
god!
No.
Oh man.
You know what?
Spend
I'll
luck?
spend the. No. No, I'm never going to get to 100 with that attitude.
You're never gonna get to 100 full stop, mate.
Why not?
Because we're gonna end soon-ish.
I need more opportunities for luck. How do you...
All the peaches. You could have just eaten millions of peaches.
Peaches for
That was
me.
mangoes, and mangoes are too big. Peaches like crammed down, but those mangoes...
In the Stars Are Right run of this, they actually dried those. They stayed there next day and dried the peaches, dried the mangoes, so they could like eat them later on.
It's not the same. It's the juice. It's all the juice.
That would have been what I would have said.
Yeah.
But,
Now, some sort of like mango wine.
There you go.
Just stay there for months, years. You need to age it properly. Then we can go on to stopping the King of Fear.
So anyway, so we're being followed by the Frank trader guy.
That sounds right.
Sounds like a wonderful fellow.
No, he's not. He's part of the reason why we're on this extra side quest. He helped push us through the original opening of the gates ritual.
I was really confused. I mean, I was tripping balls, but
That tracks.
when Frank put the robe on, I thought that they had taken him hostage
Yeah.
and made him do it.
I mean, I thought it was very similar to what had happened with me, where it was, you know, that he became not take over, but become the avatar of the servants of the goddess, because that was what it said that would happen.
Yes.
Oh, do you know if that's what... How do you know what happened?
What happened is we were deceived.
Totally.
The mocking laughter was a clue.
He was a maniacal evil man laughing.
From Tenzin's head.
No, Franklin. Frank was
also
laughing.
did, but so did Tenzin's head.
Yes, Tenzin's head really laughed at you. That one hurt.
I don't know. I think Tenzin was in on it the whole time.
I don't. I think that he was deceived. That his knowledge was twisted.
I believed in him.
The Dakini said that he was an idiot. He was being misled by the King of Fear.
What if we would have just stayed with them?
Yeah. What if?
If you want to go back, no one's stopping you.
They won't let me back in until this is done. Then I can see my children again.
Oh, good. They're locked away.
Oh.
They run free on the plain of the Dakini.
All the people they can eat. I don't say that. I was gonna
Say what?
Say that? Yeah.
My
But
children
deep
are
down
free.
he knows. He knows what's in the stew. Although it was nice to have the bison that one time.
Okay. Yeah.
So yeah, you spend the afternoon freshening up, and then have a lovely dinner, and the next day, you can go to the library, you can go to the museum, you can wander around the town, sort of see the sights.
Where are the professors that we have letters of introduction to?
They're at the university.
Oh, uni.
I think that's our first. Even if we had to drop off the letters of introduction and maybe make an appointment to come back.
Sure.
Yeah, that's essentially. So you can. They'll see you this afternoon. So you can spend this morning like going to the museum or the library.
Yeah, I think Gwendolyn would go to the museum
Okay.
just to get a sense for what.
So yeah, we'll go
already
around and we'll see where everybody's going. So Eugene, where are you gonna?
I don't think he's useful anywhere, so I guess he'll focus on the... He's definitely not going to be good at the museum, so library if he's gonna...
Okay, so you're heading to the library. Dimitri?
And it's Eugene!
I know, it says, yeah, that's right, I forgot. Eugene, Dimitri.
It's that black market. Handgun area here.
Yeah, Dimitri's like, where did you get that
more
gun?
guns? You need more?
Anyway, I guess the museum.
Okay. Ironically,
Well, I mean, I kind of might just walk around looking for,
old stuff.
yes.
All right. Yeah, you'll get a lay of the land of the city. You're going to the museum.
I want to go to the museum.
Gwendolyn, Helen, you're going to go to the museum as
Yes.
well. Okay. So
This is after we drop off the letters?
yeah, you drop the letters off. So Dimitri, will do you first. So you wander, you're like looking around the town, and you go to the train station. And right across the street from the train station is a sign, a little sign that in English says Agam Kwan. And it is a domed, roofed, squat building. And a local will tell you that it's actually a well. As you're sort of standing and walking by, it is people. A few people will duck in. The roof is low. They'll duck in and they'll throw coins in the well, and they'll keep moving on. The person that you talk with says that this well it's bottomless. No one knows how far down it goes, but this main well contains 9 smaller hidden wells, and there's a great treasure buried in it. He's telling you the full tale.
Yes, yeah. And I will go inside and
Okay, so you duck in, and yeah, you can throw a coin in.
toss a coin in, and
Okay. Make me a luck roll.
uh-oh.
Magic
That
Fairy
might
enchants your
be-
sword.
That's that's a fail.
All right.
Exactly.
You're good.
Wait, oh no, I made it.
You made it.
Yes.
All right, you'll have a bonus die on your next roll.
Yeah. Cool. Is there? So I'm gonna look around for any sort of like anything that indicates this might be a portal, like a hidden stairway or any way to like.
No, so the main thing you see is people will throw coins in. The one thing that's curious to you, no one drinks from this well.
Okay. I will ask about that.
They say that it's not a drinking well. This is you throw a coin in here and it protects you from disease. This is a holy place, and they'll tell you that next door is a temple, the Sitala Devi Mandir, and this well is part of that holy place,
I will go over there.
and that this water is used in rituals. All right, you go over there, and there is there's a woman in a red sari standing outside of the temple, and and she looks very anxious.
Hello. How are you? Is everything okay?
I'm sorry, the temple is closed. Yes, the temple is closed. I'm sorry.
No, I don't mean to be presumptuous, but it sounds like you are in need of help. The temple is in danger.
Offer me a calming social skill, not intimidate.
Psychology? I mean, I don't have any social skills.
How many
this is
charms?
Start aggressively
First aid?
speaking
First
in
aid.
Russian.
First aid.
English, Latin, Chinese, Russian. Listen.
So start rolling a social skill.
Listen.
All right,
Listen.
I'll take
Charm is 15%, so why don't I start with that?
okay. Sure. Or you can do a hard psychology roll.
Oh, that's even better. That's better. And I have my bonus die.
Yes.
And that's gonna be fail either way.
Not
All
if you
right.
hit one of the other dice with that die.
She will. She'll politely say that the priestesses of the I said it wrong. The Sitala Devi Mandir are currently they're occupied the temple's wards have been sealed into the shrine's basement, and we're trying to deal with that. I am here to keep people away. So, please, sir, if you don't mind. The temple is closed.
Right. I'm gonna say a word.
Ooh.
We're looking for the gateway to the Narakas.
Why would you want to find that?
To seal it.
It's not open.
It is.
No check for the fact that he said we while he's alone.
What?
We are. I have been to Shambhala, and we are on a mission to close the gates.
Psych check.
The gate to the Narakas has been closed. It is sealed. The children of the temple are stuck down there.
Perhaps it is another gate that was opened. Is it Father of Fear?
The King of
King of Fear. The King of Fear is returning. We have the ritual to close the gate. We do need
I think
help.
she's gonna need to make a sanity roll. Oh, she's surprisingly okay with it.
Agartha.
Yes.
You should speak to Kumari Ma, the High Priestess, but she is currently. Well, you have seen much. Come with me.
Oh no, I'm going alone.
Alone!
You got this. You got this.
What's that about a willing sacrifice?
Yikes!
So you
Glad you got the second gun.
It will do him no good.
You don't know that.
She brings you into a crumbling temple, and she'll bring you towards the back of the temple, and we just got raided by Devil's Luck Gaming. Congrats!
Hello,
Welcome,
friend.
everybody.
Welcome.
We currently have a giveaway for these awesome Birds of Paradise Arizona Sunset. I'll just put those.
Yeah, that's not
Great.
gonna work.
There you go.
They are beautiful dice. We're doing a giveaway. Enter #chaos at the break.
Right now, just enter
Just hashtag chaos now. Sorry.
Break. We're
I don't know
doing a
why.
break.
For some reason, that phrase is just ingrained in my head. #chaos. We are playing Call of Cthulhu, and I'm about to kill Thomas.
All right. And welcome, Knox, if you were playing.
I'd say Thomas is about to kill himself.
All right, yeah.
He knows better.
6 of one, half dozen of the other.
So you're led to the back of the temple, and there's a number of women. They're all priestesses here, all wearing red saris, and there is they're all paying attention to something, and they are very consciously using the skirts of their saris to block your view from it. One older woman wearing a more ornate sari. It has gold filigree and symbols on it. The rest of them tend to be quite plain. Has a crowbar. And she looks up at you and looks at the sister. You were supposed to keep people out of the temple. And she says, he knows much.
Does the drawing look right?
Which one? The drawing?
Oh, is there a triangle? Are they doing?
Oh no! You can't
okay.
see. They are very
Okay.
like this is very much a like cover up what we're doing.
Was this just because I was coming down?
Yes. Yeah. They're well. I mean, they've been you don't. Maybe they heard you, but they're just blocking the view of whatever was doing. And like I said, there was the high priestess has a
Crowbar, the
crowbar.
traditional weapon of a cleric.
But it does not look like the thunder thing.
No. This is a very conventional crowbar.
It's Emma.
The walls of this room are there are all sorts of paintings of 4 armed women, all in red, tending. You've seen them before. Tending to pisacha, those corpse-like things that you saw on the train, and a few other times. Like the 4-armed woman is offering succor, caring for them, feeding them, helping them, teaching them all sorts of things.
So these are like children of fear, is what I'm gathering. Well, I mean, when I see the pisacha,
You see the pisacha. There's a picture of them there. Make
picture?
me a,
There's not an actual pisacha.
No, there are pictures of them. Yeah.
Just remember that the Pisacha were trying to stop us from doing the ritual.
Counterpoint, zombies.
Yeah.
And they told us not to trust Tenzin.
And?
In the pictures, the woman
More than the children of fear?
is carrying several symbols. She carries a fan, a silver broom, a pot of water, and a small bowl. Those are all.
Okay.
But those are she's carrying them variously and using them to care for the pisacha as she is doing it. So the woman, you presume Kumari Ma, looks up at you and again she's like, "We are closed, sir."
Do you serve the King of Fear?
She makes and with her non-crowbar hand, she makes a quick sign over her heart and spits. "Do not say that name here."
I've encountered 2 children of fear. Sorry, I said that out loud. 2 of the children.
The goddess's children?
No.
2.7.
You will excuse me, but we are pressed to deal with a situation here that the things you are naming have no place here. They have no hold here.
That is very good, yes, because the portal is open and he is coming back, and we are working to seal it. We have the ritual, the correct ritual.
What?
Right. I will return later. I apologize.
Yes, go.
Can I get any glimpse of what they're doing?
Make me a spot hidden roll.
Ooh, or a shove roll.
It's probably going to be a success. It's a regular success.
All right.
But I could, if you wanted to inspire that.
We are at the end of the month.
Yes,
we might as
do
well
it,
use
do it.
the golden ones
I have much in spot hidden.
in the box.
It's worse.
Of course it is.
But still a success, right? All right. It looks like they are looking. There's a pile of rocks that looks not. This is not like the wall fell in or anything. This is like somebody stacked a bunch of stuff over something.
Like a cairn.
Possibly, yeah.
All right, I'm gonna bail out of there.
All right.
And I apologize to the.
You got a regular success.
Yeah.
You also get a whiff of decaying flesh, rotting meat.
Okay. I'm going to leave. Apologize briefly to the people in the ritual, and then apologize more to the.
All right,
person who
yeah,
let
the
me in.
one priestess will walk you back out. As you're leaving, the high priestess just takes the crowbar and goes back and starts trying to lever up those rocks.
Okay.
All right, yeah, you leave. And then you'll go back to the hotel, I presume?
Yeah, I will. I will. No, I'm gonna walk around for a while. See.
Okay.
Make sure nobody follows me.
All right, yeah, you make me a stealth roll.
Ooh. What is the rule to avoid people? Whoa!
It's not 100, but it is a 99.
Fantastic.
Oh.
Okay.
You hear ukulele from the rooftops.
Wow.
Yikes.
Okay. You see, sitting at a cafe, Mr. What was the guy's
Franklin?
name from the museum?
Way back when.
Yeah.
Oh,
Mr.
God.
Ball.
Long? Dahl. Mr. Dahl.
Mr. Dahl. You see Mr.
Yeah.
Dahl sipping a coffee drink at a cafe.
I'm gonna pretend I didn't see him and tell myself it was all a
it's a swamp gas.
All a
yeah,
It
dream.
was a weather balloon.
and just
All right, you keep going. All right. You've checked off 2 of the children of fear. So at the museum, we'll start. Helen, what are you trying to glean?
Well, after the chastisement, I was basically I'm trying to glean knowledge from Gwendolyn and be more like, I'm here, I'm going to help, I'm that kind of thing. But
Sucking up. That's the term you're looking for. Is sucking up.
little brown noses.
just a little. Well, come on, she's young.
Oh, I
she's-
couldn't have found that on my own.
Yes, exactly. And then, but she is looking out. She is looking out for. I was trying to figure out the word. Yeah, the Vashra.
Okay, so the bell.
Yeah, that was the thunderbolt, right?
Oh, the Vajra is the thunderbolt. Yeah.
Yeah,
The Gunta is the bell.
Right. So that's the thing that I'm most interested in.
Okay.
Because I want to find it. Because then I can impress.
All right. Make me a library use roll. That's where you are all pretty good here.
Oh no!
I jinxed it.
You
You
did.
did. You totally did.
I mean, we have more inspo.
Yeah.
can I do another one?
I'll
All right.
inspire that.
All right. Come on.
That last one, we have to set a library on
We
fire.
can not.
Yeah.
We have one more.
Yeah. That one.
And a conditional once
the
we-
hard
And you gotta
27.
blow something up.
I should have blew Mr. Dahl up.
Yeah. Okay.
Hard 27.
So bells like that are often used in rituals.
This,
The thunderbolt. Sorry, you're using the thunderbolt. The thunderbolt. The thunderbolt is a. Let's see. There's another word for it, and that is the thunderbolt.
Vashra?
So Vashra is that, but there's also another word, Dorje, which is a Tibetan word that you recognize, and that is the it is translated as Lord of Stones,
oh, okay.
which I believe is one
Yep.
of the phrases on
The
your.
The Lord of Stones, indestructible draw.
It's a very difficult word. So
I'm tired.
I know.
Cool.
And so yeah, you get that. All right, Gwendolyn, what are you looking up?
I mean, if she's looking for the staff or the club, I'm looking at the bell.
Okay, make me a library use roll.
10, which is a critical success.
All right, so
job.
a ganta is a ritual bell. In Tibetan, a drill boo, and I probably apologies for my pronunciation of Tibetan. And it is usually used with a vajra in various Buddhist rituals, with the ganta held in the left hand and the vajra held in the right.
Okay. So it's meant to be the wisdom as opposed to the skillful.
Oh, that makes sense.
Looking up golden cows?
Unless someone rushes into the library to be like, hey, I know where the entrance is. Eugene is stupidly going to look for books on like the, the ancient layout of the history.
Make a library roll.
Nope, and I'm not spending luck.
So,
But I'm close.
so you do find a book that is about that well that Thomas found, the Agam Kwan, and it connects directly to that old story of King Ashoka's prison.
Okay.
That well was supposed to be part of that prison, and it talks about a monastery now that is with the bell.
I can't wait to tell Dimitri about this.
Oh boy.
Yes, it is next to it is the monastery of the name.
You don't have to. You don't have to.
You also do find out the same thing they found out, that this city was at one point called Pataliputra. And it was changed after King Ashoka's reign. All right, you all come back that evening to the hotel.
Yeah, Eugene will eagerly be like, there's
Guess what? There's a well.
There's a well. The well's connected, and there's a temple next to it. I have it all figured out.
There is a ritual happening right now, or actually earlier this afternoon, that I was luckily not partaking in, because I think they would have killed me as a willing sacrifice. Anyway, so there's this well.
I think you would have stopped being willing as soon as the knife came out.
Yes. Yes. I wonder if they were using a crowbar.
A crowbar?
Yes, I mean,
That's not in the ritual.
does not sound like a lightning thunderbolt thing.
What a strange ritual item.
They weren't just pulling up stones or something. They were.
You can't take someone's head clean off in one stroke with a crowbar.
Not with that attitude.
Apparently, they were trying to open the gates of Narakas. So I don't know. There was a whiff of decay, and I don't know if it was good or bad or not. Anyway, so that's happening.
Did we not go and visit the professors?
Not yet. No, you spent.
I thought it was this afternoon.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. So you'll come back here. You'll have this. Then we'll go do the professor.
Okay.
Well, if there's a ritual going on this minute
We
or
should
this
probably
morning,
go find out more about it. Oh, I hate this.
Well, I mean, don't they do rituals in
This
temples?
was bad.
I mean, this is the whole reason we're coming to talk to the professors, to
Yes.
find the entrance to hell and
Yes.
get these
Also,
artifacts.
I had sighting of my second child of fear,
Oh.
Mr. Dar.
Oh, goody.
Who is he? Oh, well,
Is that ritual still working on you? Do we need to do that again?
Mr. Dar didn't seem to notice him.
Oh, there you go.
I just saw him and ran.
Intense
but,
eye contact, did that happen? Okay, good.
yeah.
So,
That's how you know they spotted you.
And he would know.
I am alive. I am alive.
assuming that he doesn't know that we're here. I mean, I can understand now why they didn't stop us before, because we were doing exactly what they wanted. But that being the case, we should go and pay a visit to that temple again.
I think so. I think it is.
Before we go and meet with the professors, of course.
Before. Oh,
Unless the professors have the bell and the.
they
hammer.
might know where they are.
Why would they?
It may just be an artifact in their collection.
I mean, that was how we got the bowls. It's
Yes.
certainly possible, but if that ritual is, what sort of sense did you get from that ritual? Were they trying to open the gate to the Narakas?
One of those zombie creatures was referenced in the paintings.
Inside the building?
Yes, and
Each of the walls were full of paintings with this woman caring for Pisacha.
yeah. So they create them, save them, serve them, use them. We're making one that very moment. I don't know why the stones
With
were
a
on.
crowbar? Very
You
unconventional.
could make a zombie with a crowbar.
I mean, you could kill someone with a crowbar, yes.
Wait, what about stones? We read about the Lord of Stones today.
I put a Dakini back together and I didn't use a crowbar.
No one wants to hear about your weird sex things, Eugene.
Actually, I think the ladies at the temple may.
No, I don't want to go. You ruined this for me.
You're welcome.
But the Lord of Stones, we heard about the Lord of Stones.
So it's time of the essence, or isn't it?
I don't know.
How long has it been?
It's been a couple hours. You wandered around town.
If time is of the essence, it's far too late.
We have known that rituals take hours sometimes.
Sometimes days, depending.
They may need our power.
Why would we offer that? If they're bringing back these zombie things?
I don't know what they're doing.
Should
But
we
that
like just descend down the well connects.
I am wary about
The well's full of water.
Yeah.
Scuba gear.
Trying to
What gear?
Scuba.
We need a bathysphere.
underwater.
All right,
We
well,
need only the fishbowl.
We are working at a dearth of information right now. At the very least, if we can find out what they're doing with this ritual, we can find out a little bit more about what exactly is going on. That's all I'm saying on the subject.
Did you tell them we were coming back? Okay.
I apologize for barging in on the ritual.
They didn't kill you. That's got to be a point in their favor.
A little bit.
Oh, that's polite.
I need to rework my definitions of politeness, apparently.
They did spit when I brought up the King of Fear.
Rightfully so. What room do you have to say about that? You are
That's my bed.
I was actually
You are three-quarters a child of fear.
the ritual.
You are three-quarters a child of fear.
I'm slightly under 3/4.
Only very slightly.
Just by
4 points.
Well, but then you should know more, right?
You should know.
Unfucking likely.
But that other 30% is very adamantly against the King of Fear.
Oh,
Very
well, good.
passionate.
I'm so glad that a third of you is adamantly against the King of Fear. Slightly less than a third, then, even.
Wouldn't that be more than a third?
I don't like this conversation.
The note, our hall pass said that the items we need are in the temple.
Yes. So why are we going there?
The vessel and the pestle is the...
Straight to the
jeez.
temple.
Let's go there and see what happens.
All right.
That's never served us wrong before.
I'm following you, Gwendolyn.
Oh, stop sucking up. You sound like a child going out, sucking up to a sixth former.
So it's the afternoon. You head to the temple. That same poor priestess is outside, and is very confused when you come back with more people. The temple is closed. I'm sorry.
I'm gonna draw the blade of the Dakini, not blade first, but hold it up so she can see the symbol of it, and be like, I think we have business.
Yeah. Yes, of course. Come this way.
And she did again. Like, I'm not threatening her.
Yeah,
but I'm
no,
showing her the
she's
symbols.
yeah, she was astonished by that.
These people really know some shit.
These people have shit.
The people who know some shit are here with the other guy.
You are brought back to that familiar room. There's a room at the back of the temple with murals all around it of a large, red, four-armed woman who is caring for what are clearly pisacha, the ghoul-like creatures that you saw. And she is feeding them, she is teaching them, she is... they... like as soon as you come in, there are the ladies that were hiding things before are all like exhausted and sweaty and sitting around the room, and you see the crowbar is still wedged into that fall of that. Now that you look at it, it's not a pile of rocks. It's like a stone slab that's like a trap door, essentially, that is in there that they're trying to wedge up, and they haven't been able to.
That's Eugene work.
No, we have had It's Eugene work as a
That's not a title
before.
Yeah, but it's good. But that is the line that we will end this episode on. Oh no, that's
Right,
Eugene work.
Stars and stones.
Thank you. So, we've
Let's
got the
roll a
giveaway.
giveaway.
So this is
Giveaway.
last chance. #chaos.
And then we can go over
Quotes?
quotes.
Yeah, we got all sorts of stuff. So our quotes from this time are Eugene has a habit of eating everything. We liked Frank better, even though he brought the end of the world. I did see unicorns. You've never eaten anyone who speaks Sanskrit. I like that one a lot. Ugh, adjunct professors. He's getting alone time with the tree. Probability of evil. I like that one. I was really confused. All the people they can eat. And you should know more, right? I don't know. I kind of like you've never eaten anyone who speaks Sanskrit.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
So we thank you so much for your bits, for your likes, your subscribes, YouTube. We love you and we see you. And we'll get the last episode up on YouTube soon, so you can catch up. And a programming note: we are now going to take 2 weeks off. So I think we're dark next Saturday.
Next
No.
Saturday,
Oh.
we are playing Dragons of Stormwreck
Oh,
Isle.
there we go. So next Saturday,
Yes.
Tiana will be in this chair. Wow, that is quite a name for the. So the dice giveaway was won by Random Zambi Generator.
Congratulations!
I thought, like, when she started to type random, I'm like, just a random person. What? I don't know. So congratulations, Random Zambi Generator. Drop us your deets, and we will send you these birds of paradise. Boo. Awesome dice. So I will be in Germany for 2 weeks. Tiana will be running at least next Saturday here.
And then we'll figure out what the next week looks like. We're not sure yet.
And then we'll see you with next Saturday. I will be doing some videos from Essen in the first week of October. I'll be doing those on my YouTube channel, which is Keep the Game Moving. I won't be doing as many interviews this time, but I'll definitely be going through games that I looked at and saw.
You should link that in the Keep the Game Moving Discord channel.
Do that. I'll do that.
Make
Yeah,
sure
yeah.
to let people know when those are going on.
And we're going to be in Paris, and we're going to go to a game cafe in Paris, and then also one in Copenhagen. And so,
Wow.
if they're okay with it, I'll film some there, and you can see what real coffee looks like, French coffee. And I'll be eating lots of pastries. Maybe I'll just film me and Rachel eating eclairs. Or we'll just eat eclairs.
Ooh-la.
So the next 2 weeks will be a little weird with schedule-wise for us, but bear with us. And then we have our usual, always, of course, cards subject to change, but we've got our schedule.
Monday may or may not be Natural One. We don't exactly know yet. We have to find
Exciting.
Yeah.
And Tuesday may or may not be the Chaos Agents.
Tuesday will be the Chaos.
Ooh, will.
Ooh.
That was said with some certainty right there. So we'll definitely be here Tuesday, and then is the Redacted Reports taking a break?
We're off for a week on Wednesday. No, this upcoming Wednesday we're doing the audio version of the talkback that we had this previous Wednesday, and then the week after that we're dark.
Okay, so so you'll get something in your feed this week for the Redacted Reports, and then next week will be next week. We'll figure it all out then, and we really appreciate. Look, we all know. Times are crazy, things happen, people need to isolate, or we're all just getting by. So thank you for your understanding and your support. I mean, it's amazing every time we're struggling a little when we're somebody gets sick, or when someone can't make a show, or when we're just crazy busy. The understanding and the kind words that y'all give us in the Discord mean the world. And we can't thank you enough for your support in every sense of the word of our little fun. You let us sit here at this table and make you laugh and hopefully bring a smile to your face. Because just being at this table brings a smile to my face. It makes me happy.
Yes.
So thank you for that. We couldn't do this without you. You are the fifth seat at this table, and I always.
We have our sacrifice.
I mean, your quotes aren't that good, but you're still at the table.
Some of their quotes are pretty good.
Yeah.
I
Are you
should
kidding?
read-
Tamago Tora? Anyway.
I see. I should go back and read the Twitch.
The Twitch chat is generally pretty fun.
Yeah. And YouTube, thank you. We love you as well. Don't forget, podcast listeners, give us a review on whatever podcast app you use, or Amazon. You can do it in Amazon now. All those places, Audible, Amazon. I'm sure there's many that I'm not thinking of.
We're on many.
Yeah.
Many of them we have published too, and many of them are just like aggregators who go out and.
they find stuff.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Patreon friends, as soon as I get done blathering, we will record Last Call of Cthulhu, the post-game show, and you will have, 6 months to watch it before the unwashed masses get to see it.
Oh, filthy plebs.
Slightly less than, because the aggregate playlist gets released every 6 months.
Yes.
There you go. Those were words that I should understand.
You're welcome.
I'm already on vacation time.
Nice.
Yeah, that's
Let's
fair.
go. Let's go.
Yes.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, internet friends.